Hey guys, Lucky Star Shi-Roku here, and today I'm gonna be trying some Milka. Gonna be trying some European chocolate, Swiss, if I remember correctly. I think I looked it up, and I think it is actually Swiss chocolate, which is interesting because I don't really know that much about Switzerland. I mean, the only thing that comes to mind when I think Switzerland really is Swiss cheese, the Swiss Army knife. Um, that's really it. I don't really know that much. Like there may be a few things that are escaping me right now, but yeah. I mean, I know Brits typically do have a much we do learn more about the rest of the world than say like America, but as for me personally, I lived a very sheltered life, so I'm an exception to that. I don't really know much about the rest of the world. Like, yes, I know some place, like I know a bit about Germany, Japan, stuff like that, but that's just stuff that I've learned in my own time. But yeah, don't really know much about Switzerland myself, so that's very, very interesting. So here I have a few chocolate bars here, a few Milka bars. So here we have Oreo Milka, which sounds a little more normal compared to what we're used to here, because this does. I think we do have an Oreo variant of Cadbury's, so that seems a bit more normal to us. Also a bit like the cookies and cream for Hershey's, but if you want any Yanks wanting a comparison there, this will be more akin to like cookies and cream for you, I think. So we got Oreo Milka. We've also got hazelnut Milka, which to us over here is a bit more like Kinder Bueno, I think. And then finally, this one's a little more unusual. Yogurt Milka. Now, we don't have anything like this as far as I'm aware. We don't really put yogurt into chocolate, really, as far as I'm aware. Or yogurt, as you Yanks would say. We say yogurt, but the Yanks say yogurt. So, just something for you there. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. I got these. I did get these for Christmas, and I've been thinking of doing a video like this because last year I did a Hershey's video, and I figured, you know what, that was kind of fun, and it would be nice if I could do more videos like this. So I want to try and do a few more videos like this if I can, just to branch things out. So there's a little bit of variety between the Let's Plays as well. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. And also, I did also get a one of our chocolates, like dairy milk, just so I have something to compare it to, because the thing is, I don't really eat chocolate in bar form all that often. Like, yes, as Brits do like our chocolate. A lot of us do eat like dairy milk and stuff like that. But me in particular, I don't really eat chocolate much. Like, I do like chocolate, but I kind of have to be in the mood for it, which I rarely ever am. So because of that, I don't really eat chocolate in bar form very often. So that means I'm a little bit desensitized to the taste. So I got myself a dairy milk just so I have something to compare it to, so I can see if it's any different. Like if it's sweeter, if it's a bit more milkier, or just so I can see if there's a difference from immediately. Okay, before we get into this, a little bit of housekeeping here. So context going into this for anyone who is new or simply forgotten. I am British myself, so I am British. I am British, born and raised here in England, in Middlesbrough. So here in the UK, we live our lives eating stuff like dairy milk or Kinder Bueno, dairy milk. Well, basically Kinder or Cadbury's are our two biggest chocolate providers. So I think I think Milka has a little bit more of a presence. I mean, you can buy Milka if you look in the shops, like in Sainsbury's, like with Hershey's. So it doesn't have that much of a presence here, as far as I'm aware. But you can find it if you look hard enough. Again, those two other bars I got from Sainsbury's in town in Middlesbrough. So you can find it if you look hard enough, but not really that much of a presence. Like, you can get it, but everyone just really eats Cadbury's and Kinder, really. So, yeah. So you can get it, but it's not eaten largely over here. Now, I did actually do a little bit of research going into this, so let me have a little look here. Okay, so let's see here. Right, so I looked up Milka chocolate, and from what I could find here, Milka is a European brand of chocolate, or more specifically, Swiss. So again, like I said before, it's from Switzerland, which is very interesting since we don't really know that, since I don't know that much about Switzerland, so that's very interesting. So Milka is a Swiss brand of chocolate manufactured originally made in Switzerland in 1901 and it has been produced in in Germany. That's interesting. So in Germany from 1901. So it was in Germany and then it moved to Switzerland. Okay, and it looks like there's quite a variety here on the pictures here, because I'm seeing I'm seeing the hazelnut one, the Oreo one. I'm seeing a strawberry flavored one. So it does look like there's quite a bit of variety here. Now, I am a little nervous about this because again, I did a bit more research, after the Hershey's video, and just to see if it contained
butyric acid.
That. And unfortunately, it looks like it does apparently. So it does contain
butyric acid,
which is a little nervous. So that means it does use the lipolysis method apparently. With it being European chocolate, I didn't think it would. But again, lipolysis is a process where they use
butyric acid
to basically partially sour the milk and to give it greater shelf life, but at the risk of making the chocolate a little sour, which gives it a vomity, which gives it like the aftertaste of vomit and stuff. So I was a little nervous. I mean, again, I wasn't expecting this to use lipolysis, but apparently it does. So that makes me a little nervous, a little more nervous going into this. Yeah, but again, I'm going to try to put that at the back of my mind, because while I did just learn it does use lipolysis, I've not really heard anything about it. Like Hershey's has a bad reputation here. Like, over here, you hear Hershey's saying, people saying that Hershey's tastes like vomit, but I've not really heard anything like that with Milka. I literally, I heard about Milka like maybe a couple months back when I was watching someone else reacting to Milka and stuff. I clicked away just because I didn't want too much about it, so I at least heard of the name, but haven't really heard much of it other than that. So this is literally my first experience with Milka. So yeah, so first of all, let me just quickly open up let me just quickly get the dairy milk open here, just so I've got something to compare it to, because again, I'm a little bit desensitized to chocolate, because I don't eat chocolate like I said, I don't eat chocolate in the bar form that often. Usually when I want chocolate, I usually go to Kinder Bueno or chocolate digestives, so I don't really eat chocolate in bar form very often, so I'm a little bit desensitized to it. So anyway, let's just let me just break a little bit off. Okay, that might be a bit too much, but just so I have something to compare it to. So this is what I do. I usually break a couple bars off just so for comparison. But okay, so so this is dairy milk, just so I can have something to compare it to, right? Okay, right. So again, this is just your common dairy milk that as Brits are used to. Very sweet, very nice. Again, it's what we used to. So okay. So I'm going to see if it tastes any different to the dairy milk. Now, firstly, I'm going to go over to the Oreo one, which is the first one I got. So let's try and get it open. I've got some scissors here just in case, because I know sometimes these can be a little hard to open at times. So let's see if I can get this open a little easier. Oh, there we go. There we go. Got it open. So put the scissors down here for the moment. Okay. Okay, the bar looks a little different. Like, I mean, if we look like again, this is like what dairy milk looks like, and this has a slightly different appearance. Like the shape of the bar is a bit different. I mean, it's still chocolate nonetheless, but it's just, you know, again. Then again, Hershey's looked a little different too. So, so let's see. Again, I'm gonna break a little bit off. Okay, and oh, again, you can kind of see the Oreo there. Yeah, that's definitely Oreo. So I'm gonna break that off, and right, let's see. So once again, little bit of dairy milk, just so compare it to, and let's see. Okay, so this is the Oreo Milka, and let's see if I can taste any difference. Okay, cheers. Again, I don't really taste anything that different. I mean, it tastes alright. I mean, I can't really taste anything that different. I mean, it tastes like milk chocolate, obviously. And again, I'm not tasting the lipolysis, so it tastes alright. It tastes alright. I mean, maybe a little bit lower quality than what I'm used to. Not by much. I mean, it's still perfectly alright, and it's nowhere near as low quality as Hershey. So I'm not like knocking it or anything like that. It's still perfectly fine, and I could very, very easily go back to this. You know, should I ever go to Europe, because I think while it is manufactured in Switzerland, I think it is sold all over Europe. So if I went to Europe, I could just eat this, no problem. It's not like the Hershey's where because the Hershey's was very, very low quality, but this is actually decent, like straight up. Okay, so it tastes alright. It tastes pretty good. Maybe a tiny bit lower quality than Cadbury's, but not by much. Again, it's still pretty good. I think if I was to rate them, I think maybe I think, I don't know, maybe I'll get a graph on screen of where I would rate them personally based on my experience. But I think maybe like Hershey's would be right at the bottom. Then I think there would be Milka, quite a bit above it, and then literally just above it would be the dairy milk. So so again, it's a little tiny bit low quality than Dairy Milk and Cadbury's, but not by much. Not enough to really make me not want to get it again. I would definitely get it again. It is good. Just maybe a little tiny bit, like it's lower quality than Dairy Milk based on what I can taste, but only by 1%. So it's really not that big of a difference. I really could eat it again. So yeah, that was the Oreo one. So let's next let's go to the hazelnut one, which I think, if I had to guess, is going to be a little bit more like a Kinder Bueno, which I eat all the time. I love Kinder Bueno. That's usually my go-to when I'm in the mood for chocolate, usually. So hopefully this shouldn't be too big of a difference from what I'm used to. If I can get the... Hang on, where's the opening? I know I cut it off, but just give me a sec. There we go. Got it. Right, so this is the hazelnut one. Again, that's the bar. Oh, right, I forgot to show the actual, like, I know I showed a little bit, but like here's the here's like the proper look of it, just for comparison. So again, Dairy Milk versus Milka. So again, the bar looks a bit different, but again, again, Hershey's look different. So right, so this is the hazelnut one. Actually, I should just put these in a pile, shouldn't I? Just so I can tell the difference. So I think, hang on. So that was okay. That. Right. Oh, okay. Right. I did eat the last of it. Right. So, okay. So this is the hazelnut one. So put the remainder of the hazelnut there, and see. Cheers. Oh yeah. You can definitely taste the hazelnut. That just straight up tastes like a Kinder Bueno to me. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's probably good. In case you guys don't know, this is what a Kinder Bueno is. Not have it on screen, but yeah, that's usually what I prefer when it comes to chocolate, and it doesn't taste that different from that. So again, I really could go to that. Like, I think that might be my go-to. I like it a little bit more than the Oreo one, I think. But yeah, really good, really good. So again, nothing bad to say. I can't taste full of pulse. I can't taste the vomit that can be tasted in Hershey's. So again, nothing bad to say at all. It's all good. Again, a little tiny bit lower quality than Cadbury's, but only by 1%. Only by 1%. So it's not a huge margin that would make me not want to eat it again. And lastly, this is the one that crap, my headphones just fell off, but I don't need them right now. So the last one I'm going to try here is the yogurt flavor, which is a little more unusual because I don't think we have anything like this. We don't really put yogurt into chocolate as far as I'm aware. Like, yes, we have. We put chocolate into yogurt in terms of like yogurts. Like, we have these little corners where we mix like these little chocolate balls into yogurt, but we don't have yogurt in a bar like this. So that's a little bit different. Again, it might not be bad. I mean, it's just not what we're used to. I'm not saying it's different in terms of, oh, that's gross. It's because it's just a little different from what we're used to. You know, I'm not here pointing fingers and say, oh, that's bad. You know, I'm not here to do that. I'm just here to try. This is just, you know, my blind reaction, or semi-blind reaction. But yeah, this is the yogurt, and oh, I broke a bit more up than I intended to there. Alright, let's see. Try a little bit small one because I'm not so sure about the yogurt, but we'll see. And, oh, yeah, you can see, you can kind of see the yogurt there. If it focuses. Yeah, let's try it. I mean, this, you know, it might be good. You never know. Let's see. Oh. Yep, I can definitely taste the yogurt. Again, it is different. Doesn't taste terrible. Again, it's just a little weird. Like we don't really put yogurt in our chocolate, so it's just a little more unusual, but it's not terrible. Just a little different. It is actually quite nice, though. It's, I'm pleasantly surprised by that. Hold on, let me just get one more, just for good measure. Yeah, not terrible. Not terrible. Yeah, it definitely tastes like vanilla. It definitely tastes like vanilla yogurt. So, yeah, so that's pretty much everything there. So that is going to about do it for this video of me trying Milka. Yeah. Oh crap! I forgot to get something for the thumbnail. Oh well. Yeah. Anyway, that's where I'm going to leave this video for now. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you like this video. Again, if you've tried Milka or have your own experiences and your own like flavors that you tried that you want me to maybe try to do if you recommend particular flavors, I can get them. If you want me to do a version 2 of this, do let me know in the comments of what flavors you recommend and want me to try. But again, as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And with all that said, I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, have a good day, you guys.